Okay, so moving on. We are actually now in the losers bracket. This is round 5 of the losers bracket. Once again, we have our good friend MacabreDerek, which I didn't mention last game, but I'll mention it this game. He's the one that made this beautiful overlay. So if you like the graphical work and you need to hire a graphics guy, he's for hire. Go to his website, which I don't remember right now. But maybe I'll put him on the comments on this video. Hey, maybe. We'll see if he wants me to. Anyways, moving on. Spawning in the bottom left as the pink Zerg again. I guess he likes being a Zerg. I guess he likes being a pink Terran. DirtyPenguin. Woohoo! So it will be a ZVT. I think this is the first ZVT that we've had Derek in so far. There's only one Terran left in the tournament right now. So everything looks pretty standard. We'll see DirtyPenguin if he ends up doing the same type of opening he did last game with the double supply depot, or if he's going to get that barracks right after. He does have enough minerals for it, and he's not getting it yet. And so, okay, so we are going to have the barracks next, which is good. So things are looking a little bit smoother so far from DirtyPenguin. And for Macabre, we're going to have a pool first here at 14. And it's looking like it's probably going to be a 15 hatch. He has his Overlord here already, scouting for any shenanigans. And we're going to have another barracks put down immediately after this, already queued up. So it looks like it's going to be a quick, heavy bio play, maybe 2 racks into a quick marine type aggression. And so Macabre did end up laying down that expansion here at about 15 supply. So everything's looking pretty smooth and standard on this side, besides the pool first. But hey, that's just preference. We did get the queen started after the Overlord. Something I do almost every game is I'll do pool first when I'm playing Protoss, and then I'll do my 15 hatch, and then I'll make a couple drones, and then my pool will finish, and I'll have 17 out of 18 supply, and I can't build my queen. So I end up doing some extractor trick. It looks like that's what just happened to Macabre, because the queen was a little bit delayed, so he had to wait for that Overlord to come out to start it. So that first one's going to come out, and the second one should be queued right up afterwards, after that inject. But he may just end up waiting for... Okay, he does queue up. If it's close enough, sometimes I'll just not even bother building the second queen here, and I'll just build it at the expansion. But, oh, lost an Overlord. But let's see what he saw. Looks like he didn't even see the 2 racks, so all he saw was a supply depot. So I guess he can assume that there were at least a barracks, because there were Marines. And now we're going to get some Zerglings to go down and check out the situation. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of delayed Zergling speed again. The gas is going down now, which is actually pretty good gas timing. It's timing that I like. He's waiting for his main to get saturated before getting that gas. And this Overlord is going to be able to spot this factory, so he's going to try to stack another Overlord. I think he realized he didn't get any information from his first scout, so he's going to need to send a second one in. And we'll see if he gets any more information this time. Again, he's just going to see a bunch of Marines, and that's it. So he still isn't able to see what's going on. But he does have the scout here by the expansion to know that he has not expanded yet. So he has that much information, and he does know. You run into that many Marines, you know there's there's heavy Marine production, and that basically tells you all you need to know anyways. Unfortunately, he did move that Overlord a bit too early in, because this factory was already queued up and he would have saw that go down. He's not going to see it now, but that's okay. And now a couple more barracks are coming down at Engineering Bay. Over here on the side of Derek, we're still droning hard. Got a Bailey next coming and a few Zerglings, so he might try some bust type shenanigans. Which I think is a great idea, since there's so many Marines. It looks like it's just going to be pure Marine for a little while. So Banelings will do very well against an army of that nature. I think it's, again, and also a good decision that he has not expanded yet. There's no need. Usually when when an opponent stays on one base, it's saying that they want to be aggressive. It either means that they're aggressive or that they're playing scared. Either way, requires about the same reaction. You don't need to overexpand. Now, if they are just playing scared, you can safely expand and just get very, very far ahead. But it's pretty easy to misread that and think that they're just scared to expand, but really they're just playing very aggressive, and then you go expand and then lose. So this is a good decision, I think, by Macabre to stay on two bases, at least for the time, and grab this hatchery. Got the lair, which is all looking really good. Actually, that lair timing is excellent. Generally, if you're going to stay on two bases, you're going to get an early lair and then expand. Or if you're going to get an early third, then your lair will be delayed for a little bit. So he's going to get the Spire and probably see some mutas. I know Macabre enjoys playing a Ling muta style, so it looks like we might actually see that this game. And we are going to have a faster expansion this time by DirtyPenguin, which is good. He needed that a little bit earlier last game, and so he will get this quite a bit late, but it's still better than nothing. And he's going to get a bunker here, which is also another great thing. Put some defenses up when you expand. That's one thing that I am very bad at. I will take my third, not put any spines down, and then they just walk in and take the base over. So here we go, and the door is open, and we're going to have a speedling run by. Oh no, there's going to be a lot of workers killed. He's going to try to get these drones out and get this army back, and actually handled that fairly well. So there didn't look like there were very many workers killed. There were 4 workers. That could have gone a lot worse, and that was a really good run-in by Macabre. It was just handled very quickly, and he was able to not lose a whole lot of workers in that engagement. But behind that, Macabre did settle into his third. He got a queen over there. He's building another queen. He's getting some drones over there. And just chugging along. So we do have mutas coming out. 8 mutas coming out, popping right now. And 22 lings coming. We do also have an armory coming, so we might see some Thors or something of that nature, which could be pretty bad against mutas. Or bad for the mutas, that is, not for the Thors. As far as upgrades are going, looks like Macabre is getting his 2 melee attack upgrade, and for DirtyPenguin, he does have 1-1 completed, so this match is actually pretty close to even. Macabre, I think, has an advantage. He has a bigger bank and a bigger supply lead, and this could get ugly. And now we're going to have some more worker kills, and if Macabre can handle these mutas well, he can get them out of there in time and save them. And it looks like he's just going to try to power through these Marines and loses a lot of mutas in the meantime. There are a lot of Zerglings being made, and not quite enough gas being mined. These gases aren't being mined from, and these all are, but it's just not quite enough gas to pump out as many mutas as you'd like. But look at all these lings, and they got the surround, and the banelings are going to come in and easily clean up this group of Marines. So now we see an enormous supply lead by Macabre with 121 to 29 supply, and all he needs to do now is just walk in and end the game, which it looks like is just what he's going to do. These mutas are still hanging around here, being annoying in his main. And at the same time, we got that Ling run by, which is going to take out this base, and oh, he did get the lift right before the Baneling showed up too. And he was able to wall off this time, but with those Banelings, hopefully it's enough Banelings to not get killed by the... missed micro there. Ooh, a little bit of a missed micro. But as long as he runs them into the supply depot, and there we go, we're in. And here come the Zerglings. If they can get into the base and get us around, then it should be the end of the game. We do have 11 more mutas and 52 Zerglings coming on the way. So the lifting of the buildings, but the mutas coming, 11 mutas, will be able to handle all of this lifting. And Dirty Penguin with the GG. I think that was a very well-handled game by Macabre. So I think we're moving into the semifinals of the losers bracket. So we'll see you next game.